Welcome to the eerie world of Turkey's most haunted places. From ancient ruins to chilling fortresses, each of these locations hides a dark history, filled with restless spirits and forgotten secrets. Let's dive into the chilling tales that continue to haunt the land. 1. Topkapı Palace, Istanbul. Deep within the heart of Istanbul stands the magnificent Topkapı Palace, a symbol of Ottoman grandeur and a labyrinth of chilling secrets. Built in the 15th century, this palace witnessed centuries of opulence, treachery, and sorrow. By day, its courtyards echo with the whispers of history, but by night, the air grows heavy and shadows take on sinister forms. It is said that the spirits of long-forgotten concubines and royal guards roam these halls, their anguished cries piercing the silence. In the infamous harem, visitors have reported feeling unseen hands brushing against their skin or hearing faint footsteps that abruptly stop when they turn. The ghost of a sultan, betrayed and poisoned, is rumored to wander the gardens, his presence chilling the air around him. Few dare to explore the palace alone after dark, as tales of inexplicable cold spots and flickering lanterns send shivers down the spine. What secrets does Topkapı Palace hold? Perhaps the echoes of its haunted past are doomed to linger forever. 2. Hagia Sophia, Istanbul. Hagia Sophia, the crown jewel of Istanbul, stands as a testament to centuries of history, yet its beauty hides a darker side. Once a Byzantine cathedral, then an Ottoman mosque, and now a museum, its walls have witnessed both glory and despair. But as the sun sets, the atmosphere within shifts. An unsettling quiet replaces the tourist chatter, and shadows seem to move on their own. Legend speaks of ghostly monks, forever trapped in their earthly duties, their spectral figures glimpsed gliding through the galleries. Some visitors claim to hear faint chanting in forgotten tongues, echoing through the vast dome. The marble door, a mysterious ancient relic, is said to be cursed with whispers of those who disappeared near it centuries ago. The crypts beneath Hagia Sophia are even more haunting. Stories of strange lights flickering in the darkness and cold gusts of air seeping through the stone have fueled tales of restless spirits. Hagia Sophia is more than a historical marvel. It is a gateway to the unknown, where the past refuses to be forgotten. 3. Sist Basilica, Istanbul. Hidden beneath the bustling streets of Istanbul lies the eerie Sist Basilica, an ancient underground water reservoir shrouded in mystery. Built during the Byzantine era, its vast, dimly lit chambers are supported by hundreds of marble columns, their reflections shimmering hauntingly in the dark, stagnant water. The damp air carries a chilling stillness, broken only by the occasional drip of water echoing like a whispered warning. Visitors often speak of an oppressive presence, as though unseen eyes are watching from the shadows. Among the most unsettling features are the two Medusa heads, carved into stone and placed deliberately upside down. Their origins remain unknown, and legends claim they hold a curse, trapping the souls of those who dare to gaze too long. Some claim to hear distant, disembodied voices, while others have seen ghostly figures wandering between the columns, vanishing as quickly as they appeared. The Sist Basilica is not just a relic of the past. It is a silent, eternal guardian of secrets that may never see the light of day. 4. The Maidens Tower, Istanbul. Rising from the waters of the Bosphorus Strait, the Maidens Tower stands isolated, cloaked in an aura of mystery. For centuries, it has defied the waves, a silent witness to countless stories of love, betrayal, and tragedy. But as night falls, its solitary silhouette becomes a beacon of unease. Legend tells of a young princess imprisoned here by her father after a prophecy foretold her death by a venomous snake. Despite his efforts, the snake found her, hidden within a basket of fruit, and her anguished cries are said to echo through the tower to this day. Visitors and keepers alike report strange occurrences, lights flickering on and off without explanation, whispers carried on the wind, and ghostly figures peering from the windows before vanishing. The Maidens Tower, a symbol of Istanbul's timeless beauty, holds a darkness within, its secrets as deep and haunting as the waters that surround it. Fifth, Sua Monastery, Trabzon. Perched high on a sheer cliff face in the misty mountains of Trabzon, the Sua Monastery appears almost otherworldly, as though suspended between heaven and earth. Built in the 4th century, its ancient stone walls echo with the prayers of monks long departed, and the whispers of something far more sinister. The path to the monastery is treacherous, winding through dense forests and shrouded in fog. Many visitors report an unsettling feeling of being watched, even when the trail is empty. Within its cold, damp chambers, strange shadows flicker along the walls, and the faint sound of chanting lingers, though no one is there. Legends tell of monks who once invoked forbidden rituals, their spirits now bound to the monastery for eternity. Some say that those who stay too long risk hearing their names called from the cliffs, luring them toward the edge. Sua Monastery is not merely a holy place. It is a realm where the sacred and the cursed collide. 6. Cappadocia, underground cities, Nevşehir. Beneath the surreal landscape of Cappadocia lies a labyrinth of ancient underground cities, carved deep into the earth and shrouded in mystery. Derinkuyu, the most famous of these, descends over 200 feet into the darkness, its endless tunnels and chambers once sheltering thousands of souls from invaders, and, some say, from something far more sinister. Visitors describe an overwhelming sense of dread as they venture deeper, the air growing colder and the silence deafening. Some claim to hear faint whispers in the shadows, though no one else is near. Others have reported seeing fleeting shapes darting between the narrow passages, disappearing before they can be fully seen. Legend has it that these cities were not merely hiding places but prisons for malevolent forces trapped below. Those who stay too long sometimes report strange dreams of suffocating darkness, as if the earth itself is trying to pull them in. Cappadocia's underground cities are a marvel of human ingenuity, and a chilling reminder of the unknown lurking beneath. 7. Mount Nemrod, Adıyaman. High above the clouds, Mount Nemrod looms like a giant tombstone, its summit crowned with colossal stone statues that silently guard the secrets of an ancient king. Built in the 1st century BCE as the burial site of King Antiochus, this haunting archaeological wonder carries an air of foreboding that even the sun cannot dispel. As dusk falls, the shadows of the broken statues stretch across the barren mountaintop, their weathered faces seemingly watching every move. Some say the spirits of the king and his court linger here, restless and bound to their monumental graves. Visitors report hearing strange, low murmurs carried by the wind, words in a forgotten tongue that no human could speak. Legends warn that disturbing the peace of Nemrud's summit may awaken a curse, as the mountain is said to be protected by forces older than time. Mount Nemrod is not just a testament to ancient ambition. It is a place where the divine and the damned converge, leaving an indelible mark on all who dare to ascend. 8th Kukovu Pavilion, Istanbul. Nestled along the tranquil shores of the Bosphorus, Kukovu Pavilion appears enchanting by day, its ornate facade reflecting the elegance of the Ottoman Empire. But when darkness falls, the mansion transforms into a chilling enigma, cloaked in whispers of the supernatural. Built in the 19th century as a summer retreat for sultans, the pavilion's lavish halls have seen centuries of secrets and despair. Visitors often report flickering lights and an oppressive chill, as though unseen forces linger within. Some claim to hear faint laughter echoing from empty rooms, while others describe the sensation of being followed by unseen eyes. Legends speak of a maid who perished tragically within these walls, her restless spirit forever bound to the pavilion. At midnight, her ghostly silhouette is said to wander the corridors, her sorrowful presence felt by all who dare to remain. Kukovu Pavilion is not just a relic of opulence. It is a haunted reminder of lives lost and memories that refuse to fade. 9th, Göbekli Tepe, Şanlıurfa. Deep in the arid hills of Şanlıurfa lies Göbekli Tepe, the world's oldest known temple, an ancient site shrouded in mystery and unease. Built over 11,000 years ago, its massive stone pillars are adorned with cryptic carvings of animals and symbols whose meaning has been lost to time. But the air here is heavy, as though the ground itself remembers the rituals of a forgotten civilization. Visitors often speak of an overwhelming sense of being watched, even when standing alone in the desolate expanse. Some claim to feel vibrations beneath their feet, as if something stirs in the earth. Strange lights have been reported hovering above the site, vanishing without a trace. Legends suggest that Göbekli Tepe was more than a temple. It was a place of summoning, where ancient forces were called upon and bound. The eerie silence is said to conceal whispers from the past, luring those who listen too closely into madness. Göbekli Tepe is not merely a relic of prehistory. It is a doorway to an ancient, unknowable power that refuses to be forgotten. 10. The House of Samuel Mala, Istanbul. Hidden in the heart of Istanbul, the House of Samuel Mala stands as a quiet, eerie relic of a bygone era. Once the home of a wealthy Ottoman merchant, this house is now infamous for its strange, unexplained occurrences. Despite its charming exterior, the air inside feels unnervingly still, as though the walls themselves are holding their breath. Visitors report feeling cold drafts in rooms where windows are tightly sealed and hearing footsteps echo in empty halls. The most unsettling feature, however, is the sensation of being watched, an intense, suffocating presence that seems to follow you from room to room. Some claim to have seen fleeting shadows moving across the walls, while others speak of hearing soft whispers in the dead of night. The house's history is filled with tragedy, rumors of a murder, a curse, and restless spirits. Those who dare to spend the night often speak of vivid, nightmarish dreams, as if the house is trying to trap them in its dark past. The House of Samuel Mala is not merely a haunted mansion, it is a vessel for the tormented souls of a long-forgotten time. 11th Ani Ruins, Kars. Nestled in the desolate plains of Kars, the ancient ruins of Ani stand as a ghostly reminder of a once thriving city, now abandoned and forgotten by time. Known as the City of 1001 Churches, Ani was once a hub of civilization, but today, its crumbling walls and empty streets are haunted by the echoes of a lost past. As dusk settles over the site, the ruins come alive with an eerie energy. The wind howls through the broken arches, carrying with it whispers of those who once lived here. Visitors often speak of a strange sense of desolation, as if the very stones mourn for the city's fall. Some have reported seeing shadowy figures moving between the walls, their movements too swift to be human. Legends tell of a great curse placed upon Ani by vengeful gods, punishing the city's people for their arrogance. Now, those who wander its forsaken streets risk encountering the restless spirits of a civilization that vanished without a trace. The Ani ruins are not just ancient ruins. They are a haunted monument to human pride, a place where the past refuses to die. 12th, Relli Fortress, Istanbul. Perched on the edge of the Bosphorus, the imposing Relli Fortress casts a long, menacing shadow over the water, its stone walls a silent witness to centuries of conflict and bloodshed. Built by Sultan Mehmed the Conqueror in the 15th century, this fortress was once a symbol of power and defense. But now, it is a place where the past lingers, restless and vengeful. As night falls, the fortress takes on a life of its own. Visitors often report an eerie quiet, broken only by the sound of distant footsteps echoing through the darkened corridors. Some say they have seen figures in old Ottoman garb standing at the windows, staring out over the Bosphorus, before vanishing without a trace. The air here is thick with the ghosts of soldiers and prisoners, their spirits trapped within the walls they once guarded. Tales of torment, Executions and betrayal swirl around the fortress, leaving a chill that even the strongest sun can't banish. Relli Fortress is not just a historical landmark, it is a haunted relic, guarding the sorrow and secrets of the past. 13th, Lake Van Monster, Lake Van. Deep within the mysterious waters of Lake Van, a legend as old as the land itself stirs. One of a monstrous creature said to lurk beneath the surface, unseen but never forgotten. Lake Van, the largest in Turkey, has long been a place of both awe and fear, its dark depths hiding untold secrets and perhaps something far darker. Locals speak of strange ripples and shadows moving beneath the water's calm surface, as if something enormous shifts just out of sight. Fishermen claim to have seen massive shapes rising from the depths, only to vanish as quickly as they appeared. Those brave enough to venture too close to the shore often report a chilling sense of being watched, and some claim they hear eerie, unearthly sounds coming from the water at night. The legend of the Lake Van monster endures, and many believe it is a creature born from ancient, forgotten times, a guardian of the lake's deepest secrets. Whether fact or myth, Lake Van remains a place where the boundary between the known and the unknown is dangerously thin, and where the waters may hide something that should never be seen. 14. Ilara Valley, Aksaray. In the heart of central Turkey lies the Ilara Valley, a hauntingly beautiful chasm carved by the Mendes River. This serene landscape, dotted with ancient cave dwellings and churches, seems peaceful by daylight, but as night falls, its silence becomes suffocating, and its beauty turns unsettling. The valley, once home to monks and hermits seeking isolation, is now believed to harbor restless spirits. Visitors often feel a creeping sense of dread as they walk along the winding path, the shadows of trees stretching unnaturally long, as if trying to pull them into the darkness. Some claim to hear faint chants or the sound of footsteps echoing from the caves, though no one is there. The most eerie stories come from those who venture deep into the valley's caves, where whispers of ancient rituals seem to rise from the stone itself. Ilara Valley is not just a natural wonder, it is a place where the past never truly fades, and where the spirits of those long gone still haunt the land, waiting for those brave enough to listen. 15th, Relli Fortress, Istanbul. Rising above the crowded streets of Istanbul, Relli Fortress stands as a grim reminder of the city's dark history. Built in the 5th century as part of the ancient city walls, it was later transformed into a prison, where countless prisoners met their tragic fates. Now abandoned and in ruins, the fortress remains a place where the past never rests. At night, the towering walls seem to pulse with a malevolent energy. Visitors often feel a bone-chilling cold that seeps into their bones as they walk through the ancient gates. The most unsettling sightings are those of shadowy figures, perhaps the lost souls of former prisoners, wandering the crumbling halls. Some claim to hear faint cries echoing through the night air, as though the fortress is still holding its captives. Relli Fortress is more than a historical monument. It is a place haunted by the suffering and betrayal of those who once lived and died within its walls. It is a chilling reminder that some places hold on to their darkest secrets, forever locked away in the silence of time. These haunted spots are more than just remnants of the past. They're living, breathing reminders of history's darkest moments. If you dare, visit them and uncover the mysteries they still hold. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more spine-tingling tales.